All right, how's it going, guys? I'm trying a new thing here. I'm gonna be going over like some of my Smurf games or just like any type of game. I think I'm gonna try to turn this into like a series where I go over a game that I either like Smurf, I'm either Smurfing or like another like really high ELO player or even a pro player where they win a game and just like point out what they're doing and why it's good. I could also do like the reverse of this, like where I'm doing. I want to start watching like maybe lower ranked players and point out their mistakes. So I want to try to turn this into a series and see how many people actually want to watch. So yeah, to start off, this is one of my many Smurf accounts I have. This account is, I believe this is Plat 1, but it has like Diamond 3 MMR because I was playing on it last season. So this matchup I'm playing Zed versus Twisted Fate, which I think is usually a Zed favorite matchup, but I think that TF can actually win this matchup if he uses his cards properly. So I'm gonna be. Let me pause it for a sec. I want to point out the what I'm doing, how to win this lane. So this is in yeah, around D4 to D3. My main account's Challenger though, so I'm basically a Challenger player playing in Diamond. So this is basically to show how a Challenger player lanes versus how a Diamond player lanes, and it's very different. So to start off the lane, I usually like to, first of all, in this matchup is, and this isn't really, just to clarify, this type of thing is useful for like every matchup. It's not really, this type of video is meant to help you get down the fundamentals and to, so you can apply that to or to similar situations like this one. So this could be applicable to a lot of melee versus range matchups, not just this one. This could also be applicable to a lot of top lane matchups, things like that. This is not just exclusive to Zed versus TF. So I just like to put that out there. So what I'm thinking about right now is when I'm stepping into lane is I want to think about how the lane should start off. So since Twisted Fate is a melee or is ranged and Zed's melee, I already have the disadvantage at level 1. So what I want to do is I don't want to try to push the lane or anything like that because I know that if this guy's anywhere near like, well, I could get away with pushing in Diamond, but I'm not going to because I'm trying to play this game like I'm playing in Challenger, which is I don't want to push because I risk getting frozen on because Twisted Fate can like clear the wave really easily. Like he can trim the wave out to the point where he can freeze it. He has the wave clear advantage. So I know that he has the wave clear advantage. And so he's going to use that to freeze on me if I decide to push into him this early because I don't have the wave clear to break that freeze. So what I want to do is I just want to sit and just chill. Just like wait for him to make the first move. I don't want to take his card here for free. There's no minions that are low here. See how I'm not trying to walk up and auto minions? Because nothing's low. There's no reason to walk up when he can just throw this card at me and I take free damage. So now the minions are starting to get low, but now he has no card. So now that he has no card, I can walk up for free and get the minions. So that was kind of like a mistake from him. He should have been like saving his card for like when my minions are getting low, or when his minions are getting low, sorry. So he can throw the card at me and punish me or force me off the CS. But since he used it so early, I was able to walk up, his card expired, and to get the CS for free. Or what he could have done was alternatively to start pushing the wave immediately with red card so that he could, for one, just get lane priority and like start pushing me under tower. And so I have to be forced to CS under tower when he's harassing me the whole time. But he's already pushing, I guess, so he doesn't really need to do that, but he just misplayed the level 1 with holding the blue card, like pulling it that early. So I'm always trading back with him. I'm making sure not to take free damage ever. I would try to go for a Q on him when he goes for that last hit. I don't connect, though. Right now I'm just last hitting, trying to like trim out the wave, trying to make sure that it's not like too big of a wave. I don't need to walk up here. No minions are low. I can't really trade with him right now. I'm fine with that. Try to hit him as he's going for a last hit, but I miss again because I'm a noob. Yeah, I hit him as he's going for the auto. Level 3, this is where Zed can start looking for trades. See my junglers coming in? I bait him right here. So I go in for a trade early. This kind of baits him into chasing me because he thinks he can kill me since I'm taking his minion wave. But I know he can't kill me. I also could have just waited though for my jungler to get closer and then go in on him. But I wanted to go for the trade right then because I was level 3. So probably could have done this a little bit better. Just waited for my jungler to get here. I wouldn't have had to take all this free damage. Yeah, there's no reason really to bait this. This gank should have worked. And then I have to use my flash on him so he doesn't kill me. It's still good, though, for sure. It's still good. It gets the snowball rolling. So I push this wave in. So I'm just going to speed this up. I want to make sure that wave hits the tower. I know it's going to hit the tower, which means that I can reset because it won't get frozen. So I won't miss anything as I'm on my way back. So he gets a cloth armor, which is a really good against Zed, obviously. That's what you're supposed to build. I get that serrated Dirk, and so now I've got a control ward as well. Always buy a control ward if you have enough gold to get one. There's no reason not to. And also you always want to make sure that you have some form of sustain in the early game. Doesn't matter who you're laning into. And it's could come in the form of just like regular health potions or refillable. I recommend refillable. It's really like efficient as an item, and it just does so much for you. So come back to lane here. Yeah. And so I'm just trying to last it right now. I don't want to really like overcommit for a trade here, even though I see Kane top. And I still don't want to overcommit because if I try to trade with him, like if I try to WEQ combo, like go in and trade with him, this wave will aggro me. But I do look for a trade with him here anyway, as he's going for this last hit. So I can look for a trade like that. That type of trade is fine. As long as I'm not like committing and all-inning him. Use his card, so I know that I'm free to walk up. He has nothing he can do to stun me. Nothing he can do to harass, so I'm good. So now I'm basically playing off. See how all I'm doing is playing off his cooldowns and playing off of like what he wants. So like I know that he wants the CS, so I can use that to my advantage. When he's stopping to auto attack, it's a really free combo. I've done it like 3 times already. So, or like throwing 3 free Qs at him. Especially when his card is down. Like when his card's down like this, I want to make sure I'm trading back, you see? Because he has nothing to trade with, and he's standing too close to me. So when he uses card like this, and he has nothing left, like at all, like he can't really do anything else. Now I back off, because I don't have cooldowns now, and hit him with another E as I'm walking back, making it a really favorable trade. I get hit by way too many cards in this lane though. So now I see that he's running which is really good for me. So I switched to more of a hard pushing style. So I want to see if I can, one, either chunk him really hard under tower, or 2, I want to see if I can force his recall into me either getting a roam bot off or hitting 6 off this wave and diving him. Unfortunately, I don't get to go for that because Kane shows up, so I just take a reset. A lot of players would try to look like for a roam bot right now, but this is completely the wrong play, and the reason why this is a bad play is because, well, it wouldn't be like the worst play, but it's not optimal because I need to take my reset. Like, I have to recall. So, because he's going to reset and he's going to come back to lane with more items than me, and plus he's Twisted Fate, which this is TF specific, but if we look at his XP, you see that he's almost level 6. I know that he's going to be almost level 6 because I'm level 6 right now, And this wave, even though he missed one, should still hit him level 6. So I'm still ahead in XP because I haven't collected this wave yet. He has collected this wave, so I'll be like ahead of him. So I know I'm telling my team that he's going to be level 6 right here. And so if I had pushed the next wave or looked for a roam, I would have not been able to get my recall off, which means that he would have gone back to lane and pushed this wave out. And I can't all in him because he had reset before me. I mean, I might be able to, but I wouldn't be able to kill him. Because he had a better recall than me, because I hadn't spent my gold. So he probably wouldn't die to my all in, and then he would hit level 6 and then just try to like look for a free roam. But now since I'm here, I'm like matching him essentially. I'm here back in lane, telling my team that he's level 6, so they all know that he's level 6. I look for something top here. I call it off because I see my junglers doing the dragon, so I would be a 3v2, so I decide not to go for it. Then I see TF is going to ult, most likely. Like, he's probably going to ult top or just walk there. So, in this type of situation, like, my Mordekaiser is really overextended because we know that Kane's here and that Set's here. And that I know that my Twisted Fate's walking up here. So this is going to be a 3v2 because Zach is over here. So I follow this only because for one, I can't roam anywhere else. And for two, I have the wave crashed. So I'm not losing anything for this. I only look for this because I'm looking for a pick potentially. I don't want to hard commit to this. That's the difference between like that's what I want to make sure I'm not doing, because my Mordekaiser's already committed. He's dead. I know that he's dead. And the second I see that he's dead, I just leave him. Like, there's no reason for me to try to suicide to help him because it's a 3v2. My Zack's not here. If my Zack was here, I'd be super down to fight. But he's not here. So, since my Zack isn't here, I'm not down at all to fight. So, I just go back to mid and collect the wave instead. I see he uses cards, so I go for another combo. Making him use mana to get cannon minions is good. I see Janna roaming here, so, and the wave is like, it's fine. Like, I won't miss much for this. I know that I wouldn't miss much for this because I know there's a good chance he's going to flash right here because he thinks I'm going to combo him, and that's what he does. He flashes out, which is fine. I get a free flash. I miss like 2 minions for a flash, which is completely worth it. This guy uses card. I see that he uses card, so I want to look for something on him. Although I don't know at this point in time that he used flash, but he did when he Mordekaiser ulted him. I didn't know that. So if I knew that he had used flash, I would have actually just flash ulted him right now. This was a mistake for me, for sure. I ult the Kane and try to kill him, but Janna shows up. I flash in the tower to make sure that he takes a tower shot, but... Do I die here? No, I don't. Okay. I just used a lot here. This was a misplay, for sure. I was trying to go for, like, a limit test right there and see if I could kill the Kane there, but I couldn't. It's no big deal, though, because I still have a lot of pressure in the lane. He can't kill me ever, and Kane's so low that he has to reset. And I got his ultimate. I see the TF also. Right here is like, he's really overextended with no flash, so this is a mistake by him. You could say this is like just Zack ganking him, which is true. Like, I didn't really do anything here to set this up. He just is. We're punishing a mistake from him. He's walking up as Twisted Fate versus Zed with no flash, like outside of like this pillar range. So Zack can easily just gank him right now, and I kill him. So it's a free kill. He has to be playing like at his tower at this point. Like, he literally has to be on his turret, basically. Even when I don't have ult, like, because Zack can just do something like that. And then Kane comes in. I tell my team he doesn't have ult, so, or they should know because I pinged 3 times that he has no ult. So we can dive him for free. I get this plate, take the lantern, and I reset. No reason to stay here at all. I have 1,500, almost 1,600 gold. I can get my item. No reason at all to stay. I see a lot of people overstaying. I don't lose anything for staying or for resetting. I lose no minions at all. So I get back to lane, clear this wave, and I'm at this point I'm spamming my bot, or I'm duo with my bot lane. He's a friend of mine who's diamond, and so I'm telling him right now that TF can ult bot, like 100% TF is gonna ult bot because he's behind in lane and he can't like function as a mid laner. Like he's down 1,000 gold already, and top is not gankable right now. Like he can't gank my set, so because set's so close to tower. So or sorry, not my set, my freaking, sorry, wait, this is set. Okay, no, he actually could go top here. I was completely not paying attention. He could go top here, but I'm telling my duo and spam pinging mid that he could be roaming anywhere. So I tell my duo though, especially because most of the time, like if Kane's bot especially, which he's not, TF is gonna look to ult bot and they could get a double kill really easily. So it looks like he didn't go for it. Yeah, he didn't go for it. So I switch back to go for a combo. He's gotten hit by every combo, by the way. So that's why the lane is just, it's so easy for me. Again, he's walking up really close with no flash. So he dies again. Takes a lot of pressure off the map to kill Twisted Fate too, because my team doesn't have to worry about him ulting. This was really troll. This was my first death of the game. This was really bad. This was a limit test. So I misplayed here because I tried to full combo him, obviously, under tower, and I hit nothing. So I just should not have taken the W without my combo hitting him first. So I just kind of inted, basically. And so he gets the shutdown on me, and I lose a wave. So this was a really big misplay. And giving Kane kills is really bad. Kane's a really strong champ right now, especially when he gets into red form. But I know that I'm still fine, so I come back to lane, and that I'm still ahead. My lead is not, like, thrown or anything, really. But if I die again, my lead will definitely be at least somewhat thrown. TF shields back up. Go for another combo on him as he's going for the minion. Every combo that I hit him with at this point is just so much pressure because of how ahead I am. And all the stuff that I've done at this point to get me this ahead, like he's starting to feel like the effects of. Because he has to be so careful of me now. So I start roaming top now because I see that he's fighting. He wins that fight, though. I don't complete my roam here. I don't think. Because he actually 1v2s. Yeah, he does. So I decide to go back mid. We kill this guy again, I think. No, we don't. That's right, he flashes out. Okay, here's a really important concept. I have flash and ult. So people would ask, or like me in previous seasons would flash over this wall and kill this guy because he's dead if I flash over. Or maybe Janna could possibly. I'm thinking Janna actually has a good chance of saving him because I don't know what she has. She might have ult or an exhaust. And because I don't want to flash on him because he's 0-3, right? Like, he's not worth full gold anywhere near. So it's not really worth it for me to flash over and kill this guy when, like, I can kill him later in the lane without flash anyway because he's already this far behind. So he's not going to be able to roam with this low of health. He's not going to be able to lane with this low of health. So I don't need to kill him here. Like, I don't have to kill him because I'm already so ahead. It's not worth my flash, if that makes sense. I'm perfectly fine taking his free flash and getting lane pressure just off of, like, that trade that we got onto him. Because he's in such a bad spot. Like, where is he? And yeah, he has to reset. He takes the recall. He should have reset immediately. I don't know why he took so long. So I push this wave really hard. I'm looking for a bot dive here. But I stop and decide not to. And there's a big reason I decide not to. This is a really important concept. Again, with my jungler being top, and their jungler is bot, and we see that he's bot right here. Their bot lane is, like, kind of low, like, ish, like, their Vayne's pretty low. But my Jinx, or my Ashe doesn't have arrow, so I'm taking that in consideration. And I know that TF's ult is up. I knew that his ult just came up. So I don't want to take this fight because you see how he's just walking bot right now because he has nothing to lose because he's already losing mid so hard. Like, these minions don't matter anymore. So I know that he's going to try to roam bot here. And if I roam bot, it would be a 3v4 and we would lose this fight, like, without a doubt. Without Ashe arrow, even though I'm fed, I haven't reset or anything, so I'm not as strong as I should be. I have 1,400 gold that's unspent. So basically, I am only 300 gold ahead of him right now, if you think about it that way. Instead of, like, 1,600 gold ahead of him by not resetting. So I tell my bot lane, I'm telling my duo, you guys should leave. Like, you guys need to leave. Because TF is 100% trying to ult bot right now. And for some reason, my duo doesn't listen. And he walks up, like, close, like, within TF ult range. So TF ults in. And they both die, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure they both die. Yeah, they do. So I see that they're both dead. I don't go try to help this guy because I know it's a lost cause. I take the mid tower first because it's first tower and I can't do anything over there. So I take the tower. I want to make sure that I'm trading something since my bot lane inted, like, really hard inted when I told them what was going to happen. Or I told my duo, but he didn't listen. I see this guy in here. You go for a kill on him. I play this slow because I'm afraid of the Janna having exhaust. And because I know Kane's, like, a really OP champ. And so I flash on him and kill him. Set's trying to flash ult me here, but he can't reach me. We kill the Set because he starts trolling, kind of. So at this point in the game, I am 5-1 with 143 CS, 145 CS at 16 minutes, which is really good farm. It's not 10 a minute, but it's like 8.5, 9 a minute. So it's really good still. Take my recall here because I have 2,000 gold, so I buy my items. I buy my second lethality item, which is my Duskblade. I get a sweeper, I get tabbies, and I think I get another longsword, which I think I should have gotten double control ward here, to be honest with you. I don't think another longsword's worth it. So I run straight down mid because my Mordekaiser's top, and he has TP, so I don't need to go top. My bot lane, I mean, this wave is going to be even. I don't really need to go bot, like, right this second because my Ashe is going to go back down there is what I'm thinking. Or she could go either mid or bot, but I want to go mid because this Vayne's like right in the middle of the lane, and I have ult coming up, and we have Ash Arrow coming up. So I think we can do something here. And plus, I just want to push this wave out. So I ping to go in here. Like I ping and I tell my duo we should kill this guy. He doesn't even need ult. I just go and kill her. We both don't need our ults. She's just really far up. So we get a free kill. She's way too far up there. She can't be that far up when you have Fed Zed on the enemy team. And she also had no vision down here. So she's like way too close. So that enables us to get Dragon for free because we see Kayn mid. He has to go mid to clear this wave because I pushed it. That's called mid priority. I W over the wall here. I'm trying to look for Janna, but I can't find her. So you basically, like, you just want to make sure that everything you're doing is calculated and you're not doing it for no reason. Like everything I've done has had a purpose, a reason why I'm doing it. Everything, there's no autopiloting going on, or very little autopiloting. I go bot and push this wave because, and I want to explain like why I'm doing everything that I'm doing, because this guy was mid, he pushed mid wave. I don't need to go mid. No reason for me to go mid. I can't get any picks mid right now, really. They're under tower, so I just go push bot instead, get pressure, split them up, start working on this tower here. TF is still dead, so I'm not really worried about TF ulting onto me. I see set top, so we're good there. We have good vision. I have my 2 tanks / supports right here to bail me out of the situation if I need to. And now, since no one's on the map, like, and I see these guys right here, and my team is all going top, I have to back. I can't stay here any longer because I could die like really easily to like a TF ulting down here and killing me if I try to like sit in this bush and try to cheese the Vayne or something. Like it's not worth it basically because my team is making a play on the other side of the map and I see that. So I take my recall here because I could get caught really easily with 4 people being bot. So there's no reason to greed for another wave or anything like that. I just take my reset and decide what I want to buy. So I get a Last Whisper, which I think was actually a mistake. But I think I wanted the heal reduction. I should have just gotten that, actually. I go back mid here because bot's pushed. Top is getting pushed out. My 80 carries, I'm not sure what he's doing. So I can just go push mid. My support's kind of taking a lot of my XP, which I don't really like, but... Now, since we have the waves pushed, like this guy pushed in mid-wave, top is pushing in, bot is like pushing in as well. I want to sit in this bush because there's nothing else to do really. Like there's no, like I'm not going to be pushing any wave, so I'm not losing anything by sitting in this bush looking for a pick. So this is what we decided to do because there's no vision here. And they could definitely try to face check us walking into this, or like they could definitely try to face check because they see Mord and he's like super pushed up right now. So they might try to gank him from like here. So that's why we're standing here. And we do see Kayn. And I'm pretty sure we kill this guy, or we get his flash. I think we get his flash. He flashes over. Yeah. He gets healed as well. So he doesn't die. He would have died, for sure, to my ultimate. This time we ping Baron. They wanted to do it on spawn, but we decided to look for picks instead because we feel that Kayn's going to be here in time. But he wasn't actually. I think we should have just gone for it. We get her flash. We push another mid wave. I don't agree with this Baron call, though. Because Kayn's still up, and he's the same level as ours. And then I see Mord fighting, and we should win this fight. Because Kayn doesn't have ult or flash, so we could kill him really easily, which we do. He's really caught out. So we get a free pick on their jungler. I ult their 80 carry, who just used flash, so I know that she can't get away. Then we reping Baron. We want to go back on the Baron because we just killed their jungler and their AD carry and their top laner, and we CTF bot. So there's nothing stopping us from doing this. I reset immediately. I want to make sure I reset with my team here. I think our AD carry should have reset as well. I think he might have been staying for gold for Triforce though, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But generally speaking, if you see your whole team resetting, you want to reset with them. And if you see them staying, like to push a wave or something, like it's not a bad idea to stay with them just to like make sure that you guys are all in the same tempo. You guys are all resetting at the same time, so you're getting back onto the map at the same time. Like, see how we're on the map at the same time? None of us has to take a recall at a weird time, except for our AD carry, because so this will enable us to not get caught as easily. That's what this is doing. Because we're all on the map at the same time. I'm not going to be here pushing this wave on the side lane, then resetting while these guys are going back onto the map, because they could have a really high chance of them getting caught. It happens all the time in Diamond and in any ELO below it, and even in Challenger. So I see set top. I don't really want to go top right now because I don't know where the team is. There could definitely be somebody hovering. There wasn't, or TF could ult me. So I'm trying not to look for like crazy solo plays onto set or anything, because I don't really need to kill him. I could kill him, but I'll leave that to Mordekaiser, because Mordekaiser, without a doubt, would be able to handle him in the side lanes and see us teleport. And because there's a dragon coming up, I don't really want to go top. I believe that's why I don't go top, actually. I see Janna over here. I know that I can kill her even through exhaust, so I go for her, kill her first. Dodge the Kane W, because I know he's going to use it. I saw that Ashe got a slow on TF, so we go for him instead. I flash on him here. The reason I flash on him here is because, one, he's worth 300 gold again, because he just got a kill. And for two, at this point, any pick is really good. So because we're in win range of the game pretty much. So if I kill this guy, get him off the map, like any pick is just really good at this point in the game, because we want this dragon and we want to start using our Baron. So any kills are really good right now. And so we killed this guy too. He almost kills our AD carry, but he lives with a little bit of health. We do dragon. That's our reward for this team fight. I go do blue now, because, well, Moore just got caught, so that's... I think I go top. I think I do blue, reset, and go top. That's what I should do here, because I know that these guys can get towered, because we see 2 bot, and there's 3 of them dead, so that should be a free mid tower anyway. So yeah, reset and go top, because I don't want to lose this giant wave. I lose a lot of it, but I don't lose all of it. So I'll make sure I get, as long as I miss not all of it, it's fine. Zed and a lot of assassins, or just mid laners in general, really like the side lane, because the side lane gives them solo XP, so they can stay really high level. And when you're really high level on assassin, you're really like a lot harder to deal with. So like it's really important to be the highest level in the game when you're like a top laner or assassin, because nobody's gonna be able to match you in a side lane when you're like higher level. I was thinking about going on this. I hit this combo, but I had a hunch that I wasn't, like, he wasn't, or excuse me, he wasn't going to be alone, and I was very right. This was really disciplined of me, actually, because I really wanted to go in on this, and I was kind of mad at myself for not going in on it, but this was actually going to be a huge throw if I went on this, because my team is nowhere near me, like, nowhere at all near me. There's no reason for them to be really bot lane right now. They're not mid. We see that they're not mid. They're not bot side jungle. They could be, but there's not really reason for them to be when there's no dragon up. The only place they could realistically be is like up here, like in this area, around like mid, kind of like in between mid and top. Maybe coming to push this wave out. It looks like that's what TF was gonna do, but he sees that I land this combo on him, and so he gets ready. He gets ready to back up his teammate here with a gold card. You can see if he locks it in. I didn't even know that he was here, by the way. This is all hindsight, actually. And their bot lane's up here. So just my game sense tells me that this is a bad idea. And I was right. So I decided not to go for it. I really wanted to go for it, but I decided not to. I decided that the chunk was good enough. I was happy enough with the chunk that I got onto him. That'll give us enough pressure. See, it's about not getting greedy. I see this guy use his combo. Oh, I misplayed this so hard. I should have killed him for sure. This is oh, and I killed him anyway because he steps back in. Then Kane goes in on me. He outplays me here though. This is bad for me. And so I still brought 2 of them up here, and I still killed one of them and got the other one really low. But think about how bad this would have been if I got caught here. This would have been like a huge tempo loss. Like the game would have gotten stalled most likely because I would have died for free. Like one of our carries would have died for free. So it could have stalled the game out like a long time, or like at least another couple minutes. So I take the discipline fight, and when I see that he uses his card, that's when I strike with my kill. It sucks that Kane was here and he was able to trade me, but I knew that since my team was pushing mid and that there was 2 up there, if I kill one and I could probably chunk the other one since Kane was already low prior to me going in there, that he would have to reset and that he probably still wouldn't be able to fight. So, and then they would get inhib since it's 3v2 or whatever. Or sorry, 4v3. And they do win this fight. And that pretty much wins us the game. So that's basically the end of this game. So if this was helpful, just you could leave a like or something like that. I don't really use my YouTube that much, but and I go for a combo here under tower. I'm gonna start doing this more though, or trying to. And yeah, that's pretty much it.